Hey guys, so Sarah bringing you another video. Now today's video is something completely different. It is what I'm calling a channel update, but we're mainly going to be talking about the new video titles, thumbnails, etc. And just to explain it, you know, majority of you guys understand probably why I have to do it. It's just how YouTube is nowadays. But there are some people that just don't get it. And I have replied to several of these people, but again, they just don't get it. Their opinion is too strong. And so I just thought I'd make this video just to get it out there completely and explain it, just so I can always refer back to this video if people mention it. So the first thing to say is when people say, well, first you say, yes, the thumbnails and titles have changed for very specific reasons, and I will get into that now. But when people say, oh, don't change the titles, they were fine before, you don't need them. Those people, I can get why they're coming from, but they don't have numbers to back themselves up. They are literally just going out of their own opinion that is not backed up by anything. Obviously, I have the numbers, and I wouldn't do change if it wasn't, you know, if it was stupid, I wouldn't do change. Since the new titles and thumbnails have come out, the views have gone up. In a 24-hour period, generally my videos get around between 16,000 is generally the number. That's gone up. You know, before the old videos, they maybe had about 12,000 in a day. Now 16. So they have gone up dramatically, like by 4,000 people. That's a lot of views, and I would put that just by the video title and the thumbnail. Like that's just for facts. You know, you can't get away from that, and that's when it does get a bit annoying when people go, oh, you don't need them. Is that they have no idea what they're talking about. You know, they don't have the numbers to back up what they're saying, where I do. You know, again, I don't do change if it's not needed, but the reason why this change is needed is what I'm going to get onto next, and that is I'm in my final week of university. I'm literally on this screen right now is one of my projects that I'm working on that's being handed in on Monday. And I have been approached by several companies whether I want to go work for them or not, and that's the wording. I have not approached any of these companies that I want a job for them. They have all approached me, which is very flattering, and you know it feels like I'm an adult, and it's, you know, it's great. But if I wanted to continue doing YouTube, I need to grow. It's that simple. I need to make it more financially viable. I need to grow to have a bigger audience in order to make it a job. So the titles and all that stuff is in order for the channel to grow more. This is the point the majority of you get, but a couple people just don't, and I don't know what's wrong with those people, but they just don't see logic, I guess. But that's pretty much it. You know, I have these companies offering me jobs, and if one offers me a job that I really like, which I'll be honest, there is one that I'm actually very tempted that if they, like, basically, I've got an assessment day. I've skipped all the interview process because of who I am, I guess. I've got an assessment day, and if I pass that assessment day, I get a job, and if they offer me the job, it would be very hard to say no. I'm going to put it that way. The only way I will say no is if YouTube is looking really good. And that's what it comes down to. That is that simple. And if I get one of these jobs, I don't know if I'll be able to do YouTube anymore. You know, maybe. It's hard to say. Obviously, when I have an actual job, I'll be getting paid to do that job, and I want to do as well as I can. And the best example I can use is Peace Pigeon. You know, Peace Pigeon did a lot of content before, and now he works for Riot, and he does hardly any content. You know, that's what happens when you get a real job. So, yeah, that's pretty much the situation I'm in right now. It's very flattering that these companies want me to work for them. I've had meetings with 2 or 3 companies already. I've got another assessment day on the 17th. So, yeah, life's crazy right now, but there are always reasons for change. And that's one thing I say, like, some people are scared of change. Change is good. Change is what keeps people living. If you're not moving forward, you may as well die. Like, change is good. And when people have such strong opinions about a YouTube channel that isn't theirs, sometimes it does get really annoying. Because I will say, I love you guys watching my videos. Like, I'm just a regular guy, and you 67,000 of you have clicked that subscribe button, which is a crazy feeling. But there are some audience members that feel too entitled, that they kind of feel like it's their channel, I think, where it's not. It's my channel. I can make the decisions, I can stand by the decisions, and there's always a reason for those decisions. But yeah, I just thought I'd make this very quick video just to get it out there, really, because it was getting annoying. And I have spoken to friends of mine. You know, that's not surprising. You know, Fi is a friend and also partially a mentor to me. And he told me, you know, if I want to grow more, I'm going to have to change it up. You know, the old titles, sure, they told you what the video was, but it gave no reason for a new person to watch the video. You know, they just saw, okay, someone's playing Gangplank top, great. Like, there's nothing enticing to watch the video. Where, you know, it's very minor clickbait. You know, Gangplank for ranked, question mark. It's just asking the question, is Gangplank okay for ranked? Like, I don't see a problem with that. And I'll be honest, I'm somebody that doesn't like clickbait. I just, myself. But as long as the content basically does what the clickbait says, like, then there you go. Like, doing the Gangplank for ranked question, it shows you if Gangplank's okay for ranked. In Nivea's secret OP, it shows you if a Nivea is OP. Like, that's what it is. And I'll never do something that's like completely false in a title. You know, I think you guys would know that I wouldn't do that. But it just amazes me sometimes how people can have such strong opinions about a subject they know nothing about. But I guess it's the internet. And I will say, my final word is the videos will never change. This change, video titles and thumbnails, was not for you guys. Like, it was not for my regular viewer. You guys know what the video is. You subscribed for that reason. It's for new people. It's to give new people a reason to click on the video in the first place. And that's all it is. So if you enjoy the content, it's going to stay exactly the same. It's just to help the channel grow, to give me more options. It gives me the choice of, do I take the job or do I continue doing YouTube? And the bigger the YouTube channel is, the more likely I'll continue doing YouTube. So it's that simple. But anyway, sorry if I came across frustrated in this video. I'll be honest, I am. Like, to me, it's very basic on how this has worked, and I've explained it in comments, but just some people are just too caught up in their own opinion without any evidence. So I just thought I'd make this video anyway. So thank you very much for watching. Throw a like on the video if you liked it. And I will say, if you do not like the change at all, you can leave. I do not mind at all. I'm never forcing people to watch my videos. I am never someone like that. If you don't like the change, you know, sure, the videos are exactly the same, but if you don't simply like the video, or the titles and thumbnails, you can leave. Go ahead. I don't really mind. It's up to you. So yeah, like it if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.